October, 𝐸𝑪 just released the statistics for Singapore home prices. Again, the price is on the roll with Q3 going up. It's actually increasing for 6 quarters in a row so far. So during this pandemic, I think the only thing that goes up is the private home sales as well as the prices. During this period, a lot of sales has gone by, and I will show you in a chart later on, and how scarce it is now in the market for OCR. I believe all of you will have heard from our COO, the lack of supply. I will bring you through even more detailed chart on how limited the supply is now in the market. So if you're buyers now waiting on the a bench, waiting to buy a good unit, I think the Commodore is really something good for them. So prices of the private residential property has increased by 1.1% in third quarter in 2021. So like I mentioned, this is again another increase from the previous round. And this is what I mean by depleting unsold units. In the pipeline, it's really very low supply. Let me just bring you through this chart. So as you know, when the supply is getting low, recently there's some news of the en bloc, and those en bloc properties, they have come out to try for another time, hoping that a buyer will come and buy their land, and the bidding of the JLS, that one I will cover later. So as you can see from this chart, right, if you all can remember what happened in 2018 and 2019 is where there's a heightened of supply. I think everybody start pushing out the mega launches. Okay, this is, I think you all can see my cursor, right? This is the heightened supply of the period. So prior to that, you can see there's a depleting curve over here in 2017. Okay, normally when this happens, means there's low supply. And that's where the en bloc and the frantic replenishing of land bank begins, because developers, they all need land to replenish. So that's where all the en bloc and the JLS land bidding happen, and that ramps up the supply. But as you can see, over the next 2 years, in 2020 and 2021, the supply actually went down very fast. Okay, what happened is, you see over here, 2017, the level is actually quite in line with now 2021. Okay, that means during these past 3 years, okay, the sales has been overwhelming to bring down the supply so fast. So right now you see it's almost the same level as 2017, meaning there could be another round of en bloc fever again. All right. And of course, from the recent bidding of the JLS land, you all will have already know the prices, the bidding price keep going up. Okay, I will cover a bit more later on that. So this is what's going to happen for this year, or probably next year, when the 2017 saga is going to happen again. So right now from this chart, you can see this is actually from first quarter 2020 up to third quarter 2021. Okay, remaining unsold units, you can see from this trend is really diminishing. Look at the number of incomplete units launched versus the units sold. In fact, every quarter, the sales are almost like surplus, overtake the supply and the units launched. So I've marked up the total. The total units launched is like 19,104, but the sale is 19,991, meaning the overall demand is definitely more than the supply. Okay, so next slide. So these are the recent news on the en bloc that's coming out. Okay, I think quite a hot one will be the Chang part. Some of the developers, after hearing this news, right, they call us to ask, hey, who should I contact regarding this land? So you see, whenever there's a hot site coming up, the developer will be very keen, they will add on it, and they will definitely want to pay a price for it. So this is just one of the en bloc that is coming up. Of course, International Plaza, this one will be another record price for the area. And subsequently, I believe there will be more en bloc sites coming up as well. So it's a fact that prices are going up in the market. I think all of you will know, all of you maybe know better than me, or you all have experienced it for the past few years. So recent bidding of the government land sales has driven the price up. Recent OCR launch, I think I don't need to mention which project, it has already hit 2,000 PSF. And like I mentioned, there's lack of supply in the market. So All this will lead to price increase by developer and the buying spree to secure at current prices. Meaning a lot of buyers now they are rushing into the market, maybe due to FOMO, they don't want to buy at higher price, moving on. That is very, very a fact of life now. They want to secure a unit now, they want to buy something because next year it will be a repricing year. The price will be another round of increase next year. So right now it's actually a very good window period for your buyer to secure their unit because right now we still have stocks in the market. If those of you thinking of going overseas for the next 2 months, I suggest you all don't go first. Now the overseas also not very safe. I suggest you all keep your 2 months to clear the stocks in the market now because there's really not a lot of supply. So I think you should focus, apart from the new launches, you should also focus on the available units right now for the next few months because next year will be another repricing and next year will be another high prices launches coming out. So now it's a very good window period for y'all to chong, to get your buyers to secure a unit right now if they haven't. And for a new launch that's coming up, like the Commodore, will show you why it's the best project right now. So look at this. This is the compilation. I mean, I compare like 2021 and 2020. How is our sales performance? So from OCR volume, right, from January to February 2021 is already exceeded the whole year of 2020. You can see here for this year, Jan to September, 4644 units. Is already more than the whole of last year, the OCR volume. That means it clearly shows again that this year buyers are really rushing in to buy units and averaging. Why I show here, later I will share with you another slide. Why I show you here that average OCR sale per month is about 516 units. So just remember 516 units, yeah. So here I have compiled the sales status of the OCR launches. Okay, this is a very detailed data as at last night. Okay, as at last night. This is a compilation of what is remaining based on the ERV Pro. Okay, these are all the projects in the OCR. As you can see, those that I circled. Okay, these are the very, very prominent mega launch in OCR that time. So just note that all these mega launches, right, from the last 2 years, they have already hitting 100% sold. You see, Whistler Grand is already 100% sold. The rest is almost like 98, 99, hovering around this percentage. So this mega project, back then, remember when they launched, like agents were concerned that, oh, there's so many supply in the market, all the mega launches, every project, there's so many units. How are we going to clear? And developer is definitely going to drop price, right? Later on, I believe some of you will have already have this concern back then, but right now you look at the sales status of all these mega launches, they are all going to finish. In fact, you see available stocks, I run the total, it's only about 1541 units out of about over 13,000 units launched during these 3 years. So now we are only left with 1,005 units. Ladies and gentlemen, only 1,005. So meaning just now when I say every month average is about 500 units, right? Hypothetically, if OCR is selling at the average per month, you only need 3 months to clear stock. That's why I mean these 2-3 months, don't go overseas, stay in Singapore to sell house, to clear all this stock in the market, and of course the new launch. So yeah, these are some of the past articles. You see, even the press, they are concerned as another mega launch. Will there be enough demand in the Singapore property market? So now 2-3 years down the road, it's proven that demand definitely overtake the supply. Okay, and look at this, another article back in 2019. Okay, the sentiment is that Singapore private property is set to face demand test in 2019. Because back then, I think in 2018, when the project was actually the project, I remember they launched at a new price range, basically all above like 1,005 to maybe 1,008, 1,009. So at that time in 2018 is a new price for everybody, remember? Okay, so right now what happened? When all these buyers bought the unit back then in 2018 at that price, okay, I think 2018 to me is a repricing that time. Although there's an oversupply, but a lot of these launches, they actually are at a price point of 1,005 to 1,008. Okay, back then agents also are sharing with me that, wow, previously when private launches like below 1,500, they find it very, it's easier to sell. But like 2018, the prices, they all go up to around, it's the next price range. They think that, oh, it's a bit difficult back then. Okay, but then again, the buyers didn't disappoint. Okay, they go into and buy the unit back then in 2018. And right now, the projects have achieved like 98% sold, 99% sold. And over these 3 years, right, look at the price trend of all these mega launches. The buyers are already sitting on paper gain. Okay, if you have bought a unit back then, you are also now waiting for this project to TOP that you can sell in the market. Okay, so what I'm trying to share with you is that if you are thinking of buying a property, do it as fast as you can, because you see for the past few years, the trend is always going up. The price is always going up. Even back then, when with all these mega launches, the price is still sustainable, and the price has actually gone up over these few years. These are all proven by the prices set over here by this I draw from the H-prop chart. Okay, maybe along the way, developer, despite previous guesses that they will drop price, the mega launch, they will have units remaining, but it didn't happen. Okay, all these in fact developer increased price along the way. That explains why the paper gain enjoyed by the buyers. So these are the units that are available in the market. Just now what I flash is the sales status. Okay, so these are right now what you have in the market. If you have buyers looking for 1 bedroom, you can see there's already not many units left. Again, all these are fully sold for all these projects. Look at the 1 bedroom, it's all fully sold. What is available now is also from 9SXK. Okay, remember this 9SXK? In Commodore, I think you can buy a 2 bedroom. It's my screen freeze. Okay. So what you have like 9SXK in the market, we have 𝐥𝐤. Okay, I must sell 𝐿 a bit. You have the 2 bedroom with many units in 𝐥𝐤. You still can find 9SXK. It's very nice layout. By the way, if you have buyers interested in the east, okay, you can look out for 𝐥𝐤. Other than 𝐥𝐤, you can see there's no more stock in the market already. Of course, the Commodore offers you 9SXK as well, brand new, near MRT. Next, like I mentioned, 9SXK, you can find the market still for 1 bedroom, for OCR. So if you want to find a 7SXK, you can only have it at the Commodore. So what the Commodore offers is we have 1 bedroom from 7SXK, we have 2 bedrooms from 9SXK. Okay, I think this is pretty attractive in the market now. There's no stock already, no stock in the market right now. So at the end of this session, after the show flat viewing, everything, stay tuned because we're going to guide you on the price metrics for the Commodore. I've also compiled a chart for stock in the EC. Okay, if you have buyers looking for EC, I think the next upcoming one is could be the Yishun EC, right, James? Yes. Right, the Yishun one. So the Yishun one could be the only one in the market coming up that is before another price review for the EC, for the upcoming EC. Because later I will show you the land sites for the upcoming ECs, like the EC in Tampines, built by 𝐂𝐚𝐧𝐿. You look at in future the projected selling price, it is comparable to the highest price achieved for EC now. What I mean is that you look at the highest price achieved for the EC now is already over 1,003 PSF. Okay, this is the highest price achieved. So when 𝐂𝐚𝐧𝐿 is going to preview the company's EC, okay, because their break-even price is already like 1,001, so they are expected to sell about 1,003, which is already the highest price achieved for the EC right now. Okay, this is all the prices and what's available in the market. You look at like Park Canberra only left with 1 unit, Common Grand only left with 17 units, Park Central only left with 22 units. So again, for the EC, there's also very limited stocks. Okay, this is a chart to show you for the past 1 year, the number of transactions recorded for all these OCR launches. These are some of the top selling OCR launches recently. And for the past 1 year, they have already achieved, the higher ones are like 300 to maybe 600 transactions per year. Okay, these are the average prices, and the highest achieved for OCR. Look at this, it's already 2,000. For Park Clementes, it's already 1,009. For 𝐵𝑒𝑚𝑒𝑒𝑒𝑚, it's also 1,009. Okay, these are all the what's happening in the OCR market right now. So how did District 27 fare according compared to other districts? Okay, I've compiled a price trend table for all other districts compared to District 27. I think you can see for D27 over, this one is from October 2011 to October 2021. There's actually a price increment of 64%. Okay, doesn't mean Sembawang. Sembawang is no longer Ulu Sembawang, because with the transformation and the news out there and the MRT, it has already driven the prices up. So you see, for District 27, increased by 64%, compared to District 19, there's an increase of 49%, D18, 38, D22, 34, and I put in one more bonus chart here. Here is RCR. RCR increased by 63. So why I put in RCR here? Because for District 27, the increase of 64%, it even surpassed by 1% compared to our RCR, which is supposedly a hot district. But bear in mind, if you imagine you buy a RCR at a higher quantum, the gain you enjoy is actually similar to District 27. The difference is at District 27, you pay a lower quantum. Your outlay is definitely lower, but yet you enjoy a similar growth. That is why I put in this chart here as just a bonus comparison. All right. So it's also a fact that property market is heading towards a new high. I think everybody knows this is the new land bidding of the 2 OCR site. I've observed it has already caught up, not just RCR price. It has caught up with CCR price at the moment. Look at this comparison with the Surya Road en bloc, Mount Emily en bloc. Surya Road is at 1332. Mount Emily is bought at 1115. And previously the Kampong Java is bidded at 1192. So this is what I mean, that the OCR, the launch, the bidded price is already inching towards even CCR than cost. So that is how fast the prices went up during this period. So I've done a comparison. Now recently, developer just bidded for the Tengah Ward EC, right? It's at 603 PSF. Back then at INGS, it's only 295. It is over a period of increasing by 200% over this period, over 6 years. Okay, this INGS was sold in 2015. Yeah, Tengah was sold in 2021. Over 6 years. Unbelievable. It's double the price increase. Why? Because developer is sold to this Tengah Ward estate is going to be the smart estate, the upcoming one in the west. So it also explains why developer will want to have a first mover advantage over there. That's why they want to wait. They want to secure this land at this price. Otherwise, in fact, if you notice back then the bidded price, recently the land cost, the bidding price, the top 5, I will say, the prices are all very close. That means it's not just one developer who anyhow hump the land. It's about a few of them all think that the land is worth this much, and their bidding price are very, very close. Next, I want to compare with is, my cursor is hang again. Never mind. Let me try. Okay, this is for, of course, I need to bring up the Lentor and the 𝐴𝐵𝑄 compared to the previous Panorama. Okay, Panorama was bought in 2013. All right. So right now is back then is 790 PSF. So right now the land cost has already increased by 66% and 42%. These two sites are just nearby. Okay, these two sites are just nearby. So this again show you the if you don't buy now, the land will only keep on increasing the cost. Developer is very hungry for land, especially now that the supply is low. They are definitely hungry for land. So those that bidded for Lentor, those who bidded for 𝐴𝐴𝐺𝐿, who are not successful, they will sure go for the upcoming sites. Later, I'll show you where the upcoming sites. Okay, here, this is the latest one. The two land sites at Slim Barracks, A and B. Okay. Back then at One North, not say very back then. One North is only in 2019. So it's only 2 years apart. It's already increased 23%. Okay, back then, One North Eden 1001 and these two sites bidder at 12SS PSF. This is only like in 2 years period. So I also have a chart for OCR performance. Just now I show you the different district performance. Okay, the charts just now I show you, right, is for all sales, including resale for that district. It's just to show you. I think I need to put in resale as well, because this is to show you that the price has increased not just for new launch. The price has also increased for resale. That is for just now the 5 charts that I show you. But for this chart, just bear in mind, this chart is for new sale. Okay, this one is for new sale. Why I show you this? Because I want to show you that for new sale prices, right, it's actually increased 50% over 10 years. Okay, just remember this, increased 50% over 10 years. So next chart is what I'm going to show you. Okay, come back to this chart. Come to the last, at this point, the average new sale PSF transacted is 1591. Remember this 1591. Okay, come to this chart. So we start with 15. Okay, here I put 1592 and round up. 1592 PSF at this moment. So we take into consideration if every year were to increase 5%. Next year, OCR price, you could be looking at 1670. Another year, you wait for another year, there will be another 5% increase. This is based on the past 10 years. There's a 50% increment. So I just average out per year, probably about 5%. And for 2023, you could be looking at average OCR price about 1754. Okay, but again, this is a very moderated and conservative projection of the increment. It's based on the past 10 years. What's going to happen next year is very soon, is coming soon. Okay, all these factors will drive the price upwards further. Firstly, I mentioned again and again, diminishing supply. Just on the chart already show you that I've count by units, how many units we still have now in the OCR. Okay, lack of OCR launches next year. Later, I'll show you a chart, what is going to happen next year, what are the launches. And number 3, subject to the upcoming repricing for OCR due to 𝐴𝐴𝐺𝐿 and Lentor launch. This will drive prices up even further. It could maybe not just 5%, because developers, if they see these 2 new launch at OCR going at 2000 or maybe even 2002, you think other developer will price their development lower or cheaper? No, they will follow this as a new guide for the OCR price. That's why I say next year, OCR price is going to have another round of repricing. Okay, so this is 𝐴𝐴𝐺𝐤, 𝐵𝑒𝑠𝑢 Expo 18. This is the magic 4D figure already. And Lentor land is 1204. Okay, so the projected selling price 2000 to 2002. So I say again and again, don't go overseas. Now is the window period, and the Commodore is the next hard to come by project for you to secure at current price. Okay, this is a comparison for our Commodore. The land cost is 644 PSF PPR. Further south, not very further. Okay, it's only like 6 km away. The land cost is 1002 and 1118. Meaning this site, especially the Lentor, is nearer to us. It's only 6 km away. It will sell at 2000 to 2002. So right now, if you buy the Commodore, potentially you save about $500 PSF at least. I say at least. So what does $500 PSF mean to you? I do a rough calculation of based on our current size, the 1 bedroom 463 square feet, 2 bedroom 624 square feet. Based on our current size, if we were to sell at 1005 PSF, this is the quantum that you could be looking at. Well, this one is just a hypothetical based on 1,005 because I want to show you what does 500 square feet means to you. Our actual 1-bedroom price is not this because we already go out with 7 SSK. So this is just an illustration of the price comparison of based on $500 PSF. So if you were to pay 2,000 PSF for a similar 1-bedroom, you need to have 9 to 6,000. Of course, you can have this amount to buy a 1-bedroom next time, definitely. Your buyer may have the budget to buy next time. But for 2-bedroom, if they can buy a 9 SSK now, in future, they have to buy at 1.2 million, vice versa. Same for 3-bedroom, right now it's like 1.45. This one, this discrepancy is higher. For 2,000 PSF, they require 1.9 million. So for 1-bedroom, for 4-bedroom of 1,270 square feet, now they can buy at 1.9 mil. In future, they need to fork out 2.5 mil. Okay, then again, I would say your buyer definitely they can have the budget to buy all this. Okay, at the 2,000 PSF, sure. But if now they can get a 2-bedroom, why do they want to get a 1-bedroom in future? This is value against value. Right now, if they can get a 2-bedroom, in future they must downgrade 1-bedroom using similar kind of price. We pack value to value and size to size. So if now they can get a 3-bedroom, next year for the similar, they can only get a 2-bedroom, vice versa. Now they can get a 4-bedroom, next year the same money, they can only get a 3-bedroom. So what does this mean to buyers again? This one, you can say, oh, never mind, my buyer has the budget to buy, to upgrade, can upsize. Yes, definitely. But now you have this money to buy as big as possible. Why you want to downgrade to buy a lower unit next year? Because you all know sizes is also the profitability and the money you earn is also according to the size. Of course, we always say buy as big as possible because the profit that you gain for bigger units, the profit definitely is higher. Of course, the outlay, if you can, is definitely higher as well for bigger units. But then again, like I say, if you have that amount of money, like you have 1 million, buy as big as you can. Because as agent, you all know, the bigger units, the profit is more, which I've also laid out in this chart for you. This one is a compilation based on the top selling projects in District 25, 26, 27. These are the top selling projects. So I have retrieved their profits. Okay, all the units that have earned profit for all these top selling projects. From the Excel sheet, I have compiled this. So for the smaller unit, minimally they can gain like up to 150K. Maybe for this 800 to 999 size, they can gain 450K. And of course, the bigger units, we're looking at 1,006 square feet and above, their gain can be up to 950,000. Okay, so this again ties back to what I tried to explain just now. If you have this amount of money, buy as big as possible. Of course, then again, if you have 7 SSK, you still need to buy something, right? Because it's always good to start early. So for 7 SSK, you can safely get a 1-bedroom unit at the Commodore. I'm not saying that 1-bedroom doesn't earn money. It does earn money. Okay, it still earns money. So if you have buyer who are looking into buying a unit right now, if they are still young, they really don't have the budget to go for bigger units, definitely you can still push them to buy the 1 and 2 bedrooms. Like for myself, my first property is also a 1+ study. Okay, because that is the max I can afford. I can't even buy a 2-bedroom back then. I can only get a 1+ study. But there is still a 1-bedroom in that development back then, but I didn't want to get a 1-bedroom because I feel that if I can afford, try to get as big as possible. That's my mentality back then. So I get a 1+ study. So that is my starting stone, my starting point for property investment. I started from a 1+ study and now I can slowly upgrade because I started somewhere. So if you have buyer who are looking, who hasn't bought anything, the young profile buyers, they want to look for a small unit to start with, then I think Commodore is the perfect choice for them due to affordability. And we are also near MRT. We have all the good attributes for them, even though the unit is very affordable. So this is what I try to mean. Try to get as big as possible. Okay, no point now you can get a 2-bedroom, next year you get a 1-bedroom. Okay, to you it's still a unit. I still get something. Yes, definitely. But I say again, as your unit gets bigger, you get to earn more as well. So I'm very curious. So after I compile this, right, I also I go and compile the District 19. So this is the chart that I come out with. This is also based on the top selling projects in District 19. Okay, if those of you who have already know what I'm trying to say is that compared to District 19, you look at the profit, it's actually somehow quite similar. Meaning to say the gains that you attain for this area is actually similar to the hot district, District 19. Okay, I haven't come to a point that when you buy this area, when you buy in, right, the price is actually already lower than District 19. So your outlay already lower, but yet the profit is very, very in line, is very, very similar. In fact, you see some of the highest profit that they gain even surpass the District 19 profit as well. Okay, this is what I'm trying to compare for all of you. So Sembawang is actually a very, very fantastic location with all the transformation, and what's most important, if it's near MRT, is a very great bonus as well. So those of buyers who have missed Water Garden, they still have not buy anything, then I think the Commodore is really, really a perfect choice for them. So here are the upcoming lands. Okay, those that are bidded already bidded at very high cost. So the upcoming ones, what do you think the price will be? All these are very hot sites as well. Jalan Tembusu, this is the very hot site coming up. A very rare District 15 GLS land at Katong, only 1 meter from the upcoming MRTs. So developer will be eyeing on this as well. The Jalan Tembusu at Katong is very rare site to be appearing at that area for some time. And Lentor Hills Road, I think this is just next to the Lentor site. So if Lentor site is bidded at 1,002, developer will not go cheap on this one as well. Okay, and we still have Dairy Farm, and we have Bukit Batok West EC. Okay, EC, definitely every time they come out, the land cost will not be low lah, because this is a very rare commodity in the market. Maybe every year only 1 or 2 launches for the EC. So developer really go all out once there's an EC site that is coming up. Okay, these are the reserve lease. Reserve lease is for developer to trigger with a price, and developer will release for bidding. Okay, we have one. This is a very notable site, Woodlands Avenue 2. This is part of the Woodlands transformation site that is available as one of the white site. And look at all these reserve lease. These are also very good sites. I don't stay in the west, but I think Pine Grove is a very, very good site. I heard it's a very sought after area as well. So Tampines Street 62, again, this is an EC. If the previous one is bidded at that price, the next one will not be low as well. Dunman Road is the very, very big size land. I'm surprised haven't triggered by developer yet. I think this one need to have very big appetite, and developer can trigger this. Okay, this Dunman Road, the price will not be low as well. So with all the diminishing supply in the market, developer will definitely want to seek more land. Okay, and recent tenders also reflect developers' hunger for the land. Okay, this is what I'm trying to illustrate for the past few slides. Okay, I shall skip this. I have already covered this just now. And moreover, at the Commodore, right, we have more upcoming land sites nearby. We have, from what I see now, we have 3 plots nearby. Okay, I think you all always know first mover advantage goes the same for developer as well, not just for buyers. The earlier they go in to bid for a site, the upcoming site tend to be higher. So for buyers of the Commodore or the Water Gardens, they are only waiting for all these 3 sites to come out for developer to be a higher price. And not forgetting at the north, towards the north, there are huge land parcels of land that is reserved for other use. It could be for residential, it's subject to detailed planning, and some of these is already with a plot ratio tagged to it. All these are still land coming out that is going to be transformed. Okay, this let me try to explain this. The tagline is, can you keep up with the speed of the price increase? What I'm trying to do a comparison is for now 2021 compared to 2018 compared to 2015. What is the price that you are paying for RCR and OCR? So just an intro for 2015, I think this is the Commonwealth days, Commonwealth Towers days. RCR, you are paying like 1,005 PSF. Okay, OCR is only about 1,037. I think, yeah. So right now, 2021, OCR is already averaging at 1,004. This is not I plucked anywhere. This is from H-Prop chart. The average for OCR is 1,458 PSF compared to 2015 RCR. You see the comparison? Right now for OCR, back then you can get RCR 1,005. This is not to demoralize you. This is to tell you that if you still have buyer waiting, please really do not wait anymore. You know how much is your opportunity cost over these 6 years, or even during these 3 years from 2018 to 2021. Every time you wait, every project you wait, the price just keep going higher. Really, please don't wait anymore. Right now, what you see in the market right now, if there's a project that suits you, if there's a price that suits you, please grab it. Because the later you buy, you will only pay even higher. So for 6 years, this has already achieved for OCR 1,458 compared to back then RCR 1,558. So now what's going to happen in 2022? OCR, we all know this is going to hit 2,000 to 2002. Remember just now when I talked about 2018 projects, right? I think this pool of buyers, they go in and buy, not knowing that the price will increase so much for the next few years. But they still go in and buy because they want to buy something, maybe FOMO or things like that. Because 2018, there's a lot of supply, remember? There's a lot of supply. So there's also an uncertainty that whether the prices will go down. But yet this buyer went in to purchase, okay, for 2018. What I'm trying to tell you is right now, if at that 2018, they rush in to buy, not knowing the price will go up or not. I'm telling you now in 2021, there is no need to feel uncertain because the price definitely is going up next year. 2021 buyers will not have the uncertainty that price may go down, developer will cut price. No need to think, no need to think, because within this next year, the price is definitely going up now. Okay, no need to think so much. Right now, if there's something to buy, just go and snap. So what I'm going to compare right here is OCR is going to hit 2,000 to 2002, which is comparable to this year, 2021 RCR 2,000. So back then, if it takes 6 years for OCR to catch up with RCR price, for this year, you only need 1 year for OCR to catch up with RCR price. Okay, these are the upcoming projects in the pipeline. Okay, not many are the OCR launches, not many. You can see over here, we have lived at MB, Poland Collection, Tanah Merah. Tanah Merah is next year, probably second quarter. We have the Yishun EC, Evelyn Road, okay, RCR. All these are RCR, Slim Barrett is RCR. And we have EC at Tampines. So you see the OCR even have like Ang-Mo-Kio and Lentor, or even maybe Tanah Merah. These three are the main OCR sites coming up next year, at least for the next first half of the year. Already projected. Tanah Merah probably 1,009 to 2,000. Okay, Lentor 2,000 to 2,002, like I mentioned just now. So these are the only 3 OCR sites coming up. That's why I say next year, definitely you won't see this kind of price anymore. Definitely don't have. Reason why you should take action now, the rising land cost. Look at the Commodore. Our selling price is even below the upcoming project's break-even price. So you look at this, these are all the upcoming projects. This yellow portion is the land cost. This beige portion is the break-even price. Okay, what I try to mean is Canberra JBE is over here. We be there at 644. Okay, it's at 1216. Our selling price, if we are going at, later we will go through 2005. Okay, for the small units, I must disclaim, for 1 bedroom, definitely the PSF will be higher. Okay, what I try to mean here is that our projected selling price is only at this project break-even price. Okay, that is how affordable we are right now. At this point in time, we are actually even below the Tampines EC. Okay, our bidding price is below the Tampines EC. So if EC has already hit 6xx PSF per plot ratio, very unlikely next year, any new land sites coming up, you will able to see this kind of price again. Because for private condo, definitely developer will bench mark against the EC price. Definitely nobody will beat 6xx PSF per plot ratio again for any land sites that's coming up, no matter how ulu it is. Moreover, Canberra Drive is not ulu. We are just 2 minutes to MRT. Okay, let me see what else I have. I really have so many things to share with all of you. Okay, these are the land cost versus the break-even. This is another chart to show you that based on all these upcoming launches, okay, we have the land cost. This one at a glance, you were able to tell the middle portion is the break-even. The upper tier will be the projected selling price. Okay, this is based on 15% increment for the selling price. But let me share with you, I have roughly calculate on the recent launches. They don't just based on 15%. Recent launches, those they are very fast moving one. Developer actually paid a 20% above break-even price. Because I retrieved the selling price for all these recent projects, I compared their break-even price is actually up to 20%. So it will be 50% is very conservative gauge already for all these selling price. Imagine if developer would pay 20%, the selling price could be even higher. So like I mentioned, the upcoming land sales for not ratio is really, really hard to come by except for ECs. Okay, so I think, okay, these are a few articles. Recently, I've heard from JBE Patrick that construction cost is indeed really high right now. Like previously, if there's a project, the land cost, the construction cost can be like 350. Right now, it will have increased by 150 to 200. That is just for construction costs. So meaning to say that developer margin is also very low, that the cost has increased. So very unlikely they will cut price. Okay, higher development charge. This is another article to tell you that developer margin is really getting lower as well. So they definitely have to sell higher. So when a big high construction cost is high, definitely all packed into the selling price. Okay, this is another one. I think you all know low interest has been around for quite some time. So if buyers were to buy, this is the additional benefit for them to buy at the low interest. In fact, the longer they wait, right, the long tenure is shorter. Say yes, everybody will know that it's yes. Okay, there could be some reason. All these are the contributing reasons. Fear of missing out, declining stocks, chase for yield. Chase for yield is like you buy something now, definitely for the past, at least for the past 10 years, you know that you're able to get something, you're able to gain something. It's very rare like to lose money to buy a new launch. Asset progression, low borrowing rates, escalating pricing, fear of cooling measure, or this one I haven't touched. This one I think now with all the COVID news, I think people don't really touch on cooling measure anymore. Government too busy. Okay, but that could be also possible if next year the price keep going up. Okay, there could be a possibility that government may come and say, oh, cooling measure. Remember what happened in 2018 again when the price go up, when the volume goes up. Okay, developers step in on that fateful night of the 2018 with the cooling measure. So if this cycle is going to happen again, everything 重演 again, then developer may be coming out with cooling measure. So right now, come to the Commodore, finally. I think I only have a few more slides to go, and I will pass on to Pei Wen to touch on the floor plan. I think all of you are excited to hear more on this development. So firstly, the Commodore developer brings to you, okay, they want to bring to you a very quality and upscale product in a suburban residence. Okay, Of course, this will tie in the surrounding greenery, and this project is designed to allow residents to experience the sanctuary of a gateway. Okay, what developer wants to offer you is the best of everything for this development, not just in terms of location. Of course, that one is cast and concrete, but what they can control is what is provided within the development itself, which developer is giving very top-notch provision. So if I ask you now if there's a perfect home checklist, okay, for upcoming development, these the main criteria for you to shortlist a development. Of course, first thing, very important, we look at location, we look at convenience, we look at MRT. So we have all this. In terms of location, we are looking at the transformation of the north. That one, because previously James has covered, I think I have about maybe 20 slides. I don't want to go through and all of you will be very lethargic already. Location, you all know, transformation of the north. This has already shown in the price trend recently. Whenever there's an MRT coming out, whenever government point they're going to finger that, oh, this place has a transformation, definitely the price will go up. This one we all know. So for location, we fit the bill. For convenience, definitely we have a lot of shopping malls nearby. We are going to have an enhanced north-south corridor, okay, that will bring you to town even nearer. And we are just 2 minutes away from Canberra MRT. So to me, to get a development, right, these three are the key factors. All these are important. Of course, not to say that development not near MRT, you cannot buy lah. You still can buy. You still can buy. But MRT is really an added convenience. Next time if you want to rent out or next time you want to plan for own stay, it's actually convenient for you as well. Next, this shape look very familiar, huh? I haven't watched Squid Game, but I just copy that shapes over. Okay, next, I think quite important will be types and layout. Okay, for Commodore, we provide many unit types for you. I think you all know from the unit mix that we provide. We have 1 bedroom all the way up to 5 bedroom with private lift. Later, we will go through a bit more detail on that. And Pei Wen will cover the attributes of all the various floor plans. Provision, okay, this is like a bonus. Of course, doesn't mean a project doesn't give you good provision, doesn't mean it's not a good project, because I don't think you buy project based on provision, but provision is something extra, something very nice to have that you will, when you take over the unit, you may not spend money to do it. These are the things that you may not spend money to do it. But I know that when upgraders, when they buy HDB, when they do reno, they really like to go into brands. Nowadays, the upgraders, they are very sophisticated. They really go for the higher level of provision, even for the HDB. That one I know because recently I heard from the ID, like people expectation is very high. So for condo, sometimes developer, they will provide you very good stuff like that, but mostly it happens in the more like maybe the RCR or even the CCR projects. So for this Commodore developer actually put in a lot of thoughts in giving you the best. So this is what I mean, like provision is something very good to have that adds on the value of the product as well. So amenities, okay, we are near, of course, we are near the Canberra Plaza. I like to go there when I was at Provence because they have the A&W. They have all my favorites. I think they have Yakun, they have Starbucks, they have Daiso. Well, all these are the best in the little plaza over there already. And of course, we have various shopping malls nearby. We have the North Point, we have the Sun Plaza, we have the, yeah, we have quite a lot of shopping nearby as well. Okay, schools. We have good schools. Yeah, we do have good schools nearby. Okay, I'm not a school person, so. Okay, most importantly, affordability. This is very crucial. If a development that offers you all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attributes, if a development contains all these good attributes to you and yet is affordable, well, I think this one cannot miss, yeah. Okay, affordability and upside potential. Okay, this is what's going to happen in the next few years. Okay, this is also very important as well. When you buy something, whether is it for investment or whether it be for own stay, you will want the price to go up, definitely. And just now I've shown you based on all the charts for this district, the price is definitely on the upside. So, okay, North-South corridor. This is something very important for us over here because this will really brings you to town. Okay, right now, Commodore is right here. We are right here. The exit entry ramp of the North-South corridor is around here. It's very near. So what happened when this comes up? I always had to bring up the story like when KPE appear for Punggol and Sengkang, it really brings the value there up. Okay, so same here, if this North-South corridor were to materialize in years to come, this will definitely improve the accessibility for the North. It's very important. Everybody likes to be accessible to the city, and this will bring you to the city faster. Okay, so for Commodore, previously we mentioned we are 200 meters away from the MRT. Right now, I'm going to show you, this is something new that we heard from developer. Okay, over here, there's at the development at the north, you see this yellow line, there's actually a cycling footpath with covered linkway. This is something that the developer, when they tender for the land, they have committed to build for the government. Okay, they have actually put in money to build this pathway. And over here, once you cross the road, right, looking at this plan here, I've mapped this BTO plan over here. There are also covered linkways to lead you to the MRT. So basically, maybe the only uncovered part will be you have to cross the road because I think there's a traffic light here. But over here, if on normal days without rain, you can just cut across. It's only about 180 meters walk to the MRT. We are very near. We have 3 side gates, one over here to lead you to the MRT, and one over here near the main entrance. Okay, this is how near it is to the MRT. And okay, this one just to compare, for here to go to the major business district is also very near. Okay, this is to compare with Punggol again, that we are taking, in fact, a lesser time to travel via MRT to Orchard. We are 3 minutes shorter than the northeast line for Punggol. Okay, this is the transformation map that I have summarized over the past few years. So but all this, when governments say they will do, and when they do, everybody benefits. So these are all the enhanced connectivity to the north that has already happened and maybe going to happen. Okay, so back in September 2019, we have the Yishun integrated transport hub. Okay. November 2019, we have the Canberra MRT opening. January 2020, we have the Woodlands North-South MRT opening. June 2021, we have the Woodlands Regional Bus Interchange. August, we have the Springleaf MRT along the TEL. And targeting 2027, we have the North-South corridor. This is the major one that is coming up. So all this adds on to the enhanced connectivity of the north to the city. Hanging, yeah. Okay, I have borrowed this chart from Thomas, our COO, seminar previously to show you that whenever there's transformation in the area, the price, it actually went up. So this is actually quite in line with all the transformation over the past few years. And this has caused the price to go up along the years. So what can we look forward to over in the north? Okay, what's going to happen upcoming? These are all exit plans for you. So we have 2023 to 2024, we have the newly MOP HDB. Even the existing MOP HDB, they are also a big pool of upgraders for you to tap on, because these people, when they MOP, they may not think to sell, but after a few years time, when they see the Canberra, they're doing well, Water Gardens is like so many people buy, and now there's a Commodore for them. I think they are also worth to tap on. And in the next few years, there are even more MOP HDB coming up. And we have the Punggol Digital District, we have the Woodlands Integrated Health Campus. So in 2025 and 2026, we have Ang-Mo-Kio and Lentor sub-sale. When these people who buy at 2000 to 2002, when they come out and sell, imagine how much they can sell. And Right now, we are already $500 cheaper than them. We really have a room to grow because I think this North is a very magical place. You buy something at a lower price, but yet the growth you enjoy is similar to other districts. It's really, really a very magical place after I've done all the research recently. Okay, new GLS land nearby. Okay, just now I've mapped out for you some of the upcoming GLS land, which will bring the value higher. And we have Sembawang Shipyard. This is what's going to happen in 2025 and 26. And we have 2027 and 2028. Okay, we have the North-South Corridor, at Chong Pang. We have the Woodlands Regional Center white site. Okay, these are all the upcoming plans coming up in the area. It's not done yet. Okay, these are all the HDB estates. Okay, we are looking at a total pool of upgraders of 9,519 households in Sembawang. And to add on to this, I've also added on 32,000 households in Yishun and Woodlands, because based on our profile of buyers for Water Gardens, it's not just Sembawang, we still have a pool of buyers from Yishun and Woodlands, because these are all the MOP estates. So all in all, imagine you have more than 30,000 upgraders around you to tap on. In future, if your buyer were to sell the unit, they shouldn't have a problem at all. Okay, so now come to Commodore. Okay, Commodore, why the name comes about? Okay, this is very important. This is to bring about the heritage of the development. Okay, inspired by an icon of history. Okay, the Commodore is located in Canberra. Canberra is the former Sembawang naval base. It was named Canberra after the Australian warship visited the area back in 1937. So developer actually want to bring this historical past to the Commodore. Previously, there's a former Admiralty House. If you all know the former Admiralty House right now, they're going to develop into Bukit Canberra. Okay, Bukit Canberra is the upcoming one nearby. Okay, previously the first resident at this Navy is a very, very high ranking officer. It's called the Commodore Superintendent of the Royal Navy 𝐸𝑢𝑐. Okay, why I mentioned this? Because Commodore Superintendent is the highest ranking in the naval place. So, you know, developer want to gel in this concept with the Commodore because back in like naval base, right, they actually built to safeguard Singapore safety. So same here for the Commodore. It's also like a place, a home where you can find safety, a home that you can safeguard your loved ones. So this is something correlated, and also for people to achieve Commodore Superintendent is really, really very high standard and quality. So these are the two keywords that developer also want to bring in this development: high standard and quality. Okay, that's why it's called the Commodore. Okay, these are all the perspectives that I'm going to run through. What's the time now? I've took about 1 hour. We still have floor plans to go through, so I will go through a very quick run through of the perspective for all of you, because later James will be bringing and the leaders, they will be bringing around the show flat to look at the actual thing. Okay, what I'm going to highlight to you from this is the fact sheet that we have compiled from the developer information, from the developer briefing. The Commodore, the Chinese name, I think you all like to ask whether is there any Chinese name. Okay, it's called 𝐸𝑢𝑦. Okay, I put here 第四声. Okay, so that everybody knows how to pronounce 𝐸𝑢𝑦. Okay, it's the Chinese name for the Commodore. One thing to note, this is a very, very crucial selling point. Developer has committed to a date of vacant possession date. It's 2024. It's not a targeted, it's a committed date. That means developer will deliver the TOP by December 2024. Okay, you all know nowadays developers are concerned about the timeline for the TOP. Usually they will map out maybe 4 to 5 years of TOP period. So recently, I think I only heard Normanton, they committed to 2023, and Commodore committed to 2024. They actually commit to a TOP date for a development. What does this mean? This means that developer is very loaded, 很多钱, so they can commit to this kind of timeline. Okay, another thing to note is the estimated maintenance fund. Okay, recently I've heard like development that is on a smaller scale, the maintenance fee could be higher, or actually I'll come to the price later. Previously, I also heard that agent mentioned like development of a smaller scale, developer will sell at a higher price. But I think I want to clarify or maybe rebut to say that for the Commodore, although it's a smaller scale, developer is not going to sell at a very high price compared to the competitor. Okay, they are going to go at very similar price point. And in fact, their maintenance fee are also at a very, very good range. I think this is a very, very nice range for maintenance fee. We are not even higher than the other project. Okay, so this doesn't mean that development of a smaller scale must sell higher or they have to pay more maintenance. No, it's not true. But one need to note is for this maintenance, if you notice, if you go into the share value, I just want to highlight to you, like for the penthouse, some of the penthouse unit, for example, you look at here, you mess my cursor. Okay, you look at here. Where? Okay, this penthouse, for example, D3, D4, okay, the share value is 7. You look at the size, it's very similar to the 5-bedroom. 5-bedroom share value for this size is 8. How come this penthouse, the share value is only 7? Okay, because for this development, the share value of the penthouse is follow the typical unit. Meaning, for this penthouse, for the 4-bedroom exclusive, although the size is 1647 to 1658, the share value actually follows the typical unit size, which is 1421 and 1432. So for penthouse buyers, they actually enjoy the same share value as their typical units downstairs. Okay, this is to note in case you think that, oh, is there a typo error? How come this share value is, this size is the same, but this one is 8, but this one is 7. So likewise, for this one, this penthouse 1184 and this 4-bedroom 1184. How come the penthouse is only 6 share value, but this 4-bedroom is 7 share value? Because this penthouse again follow the typical size downstairs, which is this 1023. That's why the share value is 6. So just to clarify on the maintenance fee when we send out, this is the tabulation. Okay, and also developer is providing very good flooring. Later the ICs will show you the show flat, very nice Italian imported tiles for the living area. The size is 1.2 meter to 600 mm. I think this size is nothing, maybe you have seen this other project, but the origin is from Italy for the living tiles. Okay, all these, the ICs will show you as well what is the provision. So I shall not go through in detail. I just show you, okay, the show flat. Later we'll also bring you through a walkthrough for a 2-bedroom show flat and a 4-bedroom. The 2+ study, in fact, it's a 2+ study premium. Okay, for this development, we have 2-bedroom compact. Then next is we jump to a 2 premium bedroom plus study already. Okay, there is no 2-bedroom premium, so to speak. Okay, here is the entrance, main entrance of the development. Okay, over here you can see there's a concierge wording here. So is there concierge in this development? Yes, there is an on-call concierge provided by the management. All right. So after when the management set up, right, then it depends on the residents whether do they want to continue with this concierge service. But right now, developer will be providing this concierge service. Okay, these are some of the perspective. Water court and the Commodore lawn. 50-meter lap pool. We have a clubhouse. Clubhouse, if you come to the sales gallery, right, I think we have an area that is quite similar concept to the clubhouse. So you can get an idea of how it feels like for the clubhouse. Okay, this is the Spice Garden. Am I right? This is the Spice Garden. Yep. And this is a dining pavilion where you have the grill barbecue, electrical barbecue. Sunset pavilion, I suppose this looking towards maybe the west, so you are able to see the sunset at this pavilion. This area, forest cabana, this is if you don't want to work at home, you can come out here to chill. do some of your work outside. And there's the tree house. Okay, this area I think is near to the side gate to the MRT. So this is actually also double up as a waiting area. If your children come back from the MRT, you can actually wait here for them next to the side gate, or you can wait here for your visitors. Okay, I shall skip through a bit more on this. I want to bring you the floor plan very soon. Okay, these are very good finishes for the unit as well. We have engineered timber flooring for the bedrooms. Okay, the kitchen. Later, the IC will present to you the beautiful kitchen of this development. I only want to highlight to you. Hey, look at this. This one is not a kitchen. Can you all guess where this kitchen is? If you all can guess, I can treat you coffee. Okay, I'm just joking. This one is a photo taken from 𝐿 voice. Look at the quality, the countertop. It looks quite similar to the Commodore. So you don't need to pay maybe 2005 to 2008 for 𝐿 voice. Here we also offer you a very good quality countertop. In fact, ours is Constantino. You ask any ID in the market, Constantino, they will tell you, wow, it's a high range countertop compared to the normal quartz. It's also a kind of quartz, but it's a higher level of quartz. If you see from this picture, I just want to tell you this detail that developer also highlight to us. For this countertop, the design actually runs even to the side of the, if you come to the show flat, you will see. You see all this design, they actually run to the side. Some of the countertop, some material, the side is actually just plain black trimming. But this one, the design actually goes all the way to the side. So it's like, it's very complete. And this one also acts as a backsplash for the area. So when I send out the slide, I'll remove this 𝐿 voice photo. It's just for a comparison. So here in Commodore, it's really, really giving you very, very high-end provision. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, this is some background of the Constantino. If Constantino in the market, recently I've spoken to one ID, he said that, okay, the price is actually definitely on the top notch. Okay, there are several stones in the market right now. Like if you have done reno before, you know there's South Stone, you know there's that thorn, you know there is compact plus, you know there is quartz. Okay, these are all the different grades of stone, and South Stone actually belong to the high range. So they are the global leader in the production of natural stone in the world. Okay, they actually have all these features. They are stain resistance, acid resistance, shock resistance, scratch resistance. I don't cook, but recently I only get to know how important it is for a countertop, because my friend always complain if the countertop is no good, when they place a hot pot there, it will turn yellowish, or they spill curry and it easily gets stained. So all these are actually very important attributes for a very, very good standard countertop, which you will be getting at the Commodore. Okay, these are all the very good brands that is providing for the unit. Okay, we have 𝐻𝐸𝑚 for the tap shower fittings. We have 𝐵𝑒𝘪𝑜𝑦 and Bosch. Is that how it's pronounced? I hope so. 𝐵𝑒𝘪𝑜𝑦 and Bosch. V&B lah, in short. Okay, most of the brands are in Germany. Okay, Blanco is nothing new to the upgraders. Definitely, you ask any maybe your friends, they will even know what is Blanco. Blanco is a very, very durable and popular brand for kitchen sink. Okay, Bloom for the kitchen system. Okay, Bloom is recently, I think, due to the reno and things like that, the Bloom is really, really out of stock in the market. I think other than providing for developer, there is the big scale project. If you want to do reno for Bloom, a lot of contractors or ID will tell you Bloom is out of stock until maybe 2023. Okay, so Bosch, very renowned brand for appliances. They are providing you the hot and hood and an oven with Bosch. Fridge, washer, cum dryer is the favorite brand, Samsung, and switches as well. All these are okay. I forgot to put in the 𝘸𝘢. The 𝘸𝘢 is 𝐴𝐻, the household brand. Okay, smart home system. Over here is a visual in the com. Okay, developer is providing this smart home system for you to control the aircon. You can also pay maintenance fee online. There's a smart lock, and you are able to also admit visitors based on QR code and things like that. Okay, these are all part of the smart home system. Okay, I think location-wise, just now I have gone through. We have the shopping, we have the schools nearby, and we have the hot springs Sembawang for recreation. All these are in the vicinity. Okay, Bukit Canberra. This is one of the new generation neighborhood center. This is just like I mentioned, the former Admiralty House is going to develop into this upcoming 12 hectares recreation hub. And we also have upcoming integrated district, Punggol Digital District, Woodlands North Coast, and the government is expanding the Mandai Wildlife Park. And we have the future North Coast Innovation Corridor. These are all the current and upcoming transformation taking place in the north. Okay, come to the site plan. I'm finishing soon. I'm going to pass to Pei Wen soon. Okay, this is the site plan. Also just hot from the oven yesterday. So we have mapped in all the unit types and the sizes for you. Pei Wen. Okay, I shall hand over to Pei Wen to continue with the site plan and the floor plan. Thank you, everybody. Hi, everyone. I think you guys can hear me, right? Okay, so this is the site plan of the Commodore. So Commodore is actually located, at Canberra Drive, along Canberra Drive. So this is the main entrance to the development itself. So when you go in from here, right, you actually go down to the concierge and then to the basement to your respective lobby. Okay, this development, the substation and the bin center is actually located, at the basement, which is over here. Okay, there's actually the unit things is that there is a 6-meter clubhouse located at this area. Okay, other than that, we have a 50-meter lap pool. This whole area, this is the 50-meter lap pool, the children pool, the spa pool that is in this area. Okay, the clubhouse is actually overlooking the pool area. And also, the sunset pavilion that Priscilla actually had touched on just now. This is the sunset pavilion for your BBQ, for your gathering, and it's also overlooking the pool view. Okay, and this side, this is the Commodore lawn. Okay, it's also a 50-meter Commodore lawn with a tree house, and also a children playground, the children activities room. This tree house comes with a slide, as in a very big slide to go down to the children activity room where you can actually host your gathering over there. Sorry, I cannot see my cursor. Okay, so this whole development is actually comes with 6 blocks with 8 units per block, 8 stacks per block. Only in 6 stack 63, which is the premium block itself, only comes with 4 stacks. This 4 units here actually comes with private lift. Okay, it's all north-south facing. Okay, all the blocks actually come with 2 lifts, and there's actually a side gate. We have 3 side gates. One at the main entrance here, the other one at near to this area that you can actually lead you to the Canberra MRT station. And also another side gate over here to access to the cycling footpath that you can actually take this shuttle walkway all the way to the Canberra MRT station. Okay, so other than that, I will just touch on the floor plans. Okay, this is the elevation chart that I actually gotten from the developer yesterday. So these we will actually send out once later. So this is just for your reference now. Okay, so we have a mixture of units, 1 to 5 bedroom in this development.
So one bedroom, if you read the site plan itself, right, it's all the north facing. But all the units in this development is actually evenly spread, meaning to say that, all the block itself actually evenly of 1 to like 4 bedrooms, and every of the unit type actually have all the views itself. Okay, so one bedroom is a 463 square feet. You can see that, is a fully fitted kitchen. Okay, fully fitted kitchen with the Constantino kitchen top and black splash. Okay, this Constantino, as what mentioned from Priscilla just now, right, is actually a very top-notch brand. This brand, if you know about Stylestone is actually like, is more than 90% that is actually from natural quartz itself. Okay, so induction hob, washer, dryer, fridge, all this is provided. Okay, so the amazing thing about this development is that, the master room itself is actually can fit a queen size bed with 2 side table, and you will still have actually ample space for you to move around in the room. Okay, so to find out more, probably later we will get our leaders to show you the live tour. So just hold on and not to leave the Zoom. Okay, the master bathroom is the bathroom, right? It comes with 𝐵𝑩𝑢𝑪 and Bosch sink, so 𝐻𝐴𝐺𝑤 bathroom accessories. Okay, it's a very, very nice development. So do come down and bring your client down to actually take a look. Okay, for 2-bedroom, we have a normal 2-bedroom, which is 624 square feet. It's actually a dumbbell unit. It's one of the investor favorites. As you know, there's no wasted space in this kind of layout. Okay, so when you come in, you actually have this very proper kitchen that is tucked at one corner. Okay, so you actually can choose to enclose the kitchen if you have a proper kitchen, and it's also comes with fully fitted with all the induction hob and hob, and cabinets are come with room system. Okay, so bedrooms, both all the common rooms and also the master room, you can actually fit a queen size bed, 2 sides table, not an issue. Okay, fully fitted bathroom. Okay, other than 2-bedroom, we actually have 2-bedroom premium. 2-bedroom premium, there's a 743 square feet. We have another one that's a 786 square feet. 743 square feet is similar to the normal 2-bedroom. It's just that this 2-bedroom premium plus study comes with a study area. Okay, dumbbell unit, and this wall over here, you can actually hack it. You can hack the wall. Okay, to have another entrance for you to go to the bedroom and to the study. Okay, so what I meant was, if you are renting out to somebody, this is actually a good privacy lah. So you can actually enter from here, and the other side of the bedroom can enter from this door instead. Okay, the study area is a very decent study area. Is actually pretty decent size. Okay, and you can actually double up to become a walk-in wardrobe if you want to. Okay. So 786 square feet on this 2-bedroom premium plus study is actually more on a traditional layout. So it means that, all the bedrooms are tucked at one side, and it's not similar to this. This is actually like a dumbbell unit. Okay, not touch on every floor plan. So I will just let you know like what are some of the differences and what are attributes in this development in the unit, in the floor plans. Okay, for 3-bedroom, the smallest 3-bedroom can find in this development is a 969 square feet. Okay, so when you come in from when you come home, okay, there will be a storage area. So this is, I think, a favorite part for all the ladies, like as a lady, there will be many shoes or many things for you to store. So this place actually double up as your shoe cabinet. When you go in, there will be a spacious living and dining that, the dining allowed you to put a six-seater table to enjoy a meal together with a family. Okay, the kitchen is over here, same thing, fully fitted. All the common rooms are size are very decent that you can fit a queen size bed, and you really have ample space. Sometimes when you see developments, right, that when you put a queen size bed already, there's actually very little space for you to walk around the room. But this is different. You definitely have to come down to show flat to feel for yourself, like what I meant, like, the common rooms are actually very comfortable. You can actually walk around the room with still space around you. Okay. And what is nice is that, you know, the aircon latch here is all tucked at the bathroom so that you won't tuck behind the bathroom. So it's not at the back of the bedroom that actually provide a lot of sounds and stuff. Okay, so the master bedroom, okay, you can see this is a very, very nice bedroom, which is the size is really good. You can fit a king size bed with 2 side table plus even a dressing table over here to for the ladies to do your makeup, and you still have space to move around. This is really very nice size. We do not have the exact breakdown sizes yet. So, but this is definitely something that you, if you want to look for space, Commodore is for you. Okay, other than the normal 3-bedroom, that we have 3-bedroom premium plus study is a 1023 square feet. Okay, what the difference between the 3-bedroom and the 3-bedroom premium plus study is that this 3 premium plus study comes with study or a utility with a yard and a WC. So this is the main difference from the sizes lah. Okay, so when you come in, this is the kitchen. Okay, fully fitted, living dining. This is enough for you to put a 6-seater dining area for a meal together with a family. Okay, the utility and the study is a proper size, is a decent size that you can actually to change it to a helper's room or even your storage area. If you have a lot of things to store, this can double up as your storage area too. Okay, if not the helper room, this is actually a proper space for your helpers to actually to stay too. Okay, so same thing, you can see that the bedroom is actually so spacious that you can actually fit a king size, 2 side table, and also a dressing table here. Okay. 4 bedrooms, there's actually, we have 4-bedroom is 1184 square feet. Okay, we have another 4-bedroom premium plus study and 4-bedroom exclusive plus study. Okay, 4-bedroom is actually 1184 square feet. Same thing, you have actually a storage area. Okay, with the very nice 𝐵𝐼𝐻 kitchen top, fully fitted kitchen. The living area is actually very spacious. Okay, bedrooms are also, you know, same thing, is very, very spacious in a way that you can fit all queen size. Master bedroom, you can fit a king size bed. Okay, and okay, so yeah. Okay, this is the 4-bedroom premium plus study, which is a 1270 square feet. So this is the proper study area. Okay, so this is a very nice layout that you can actually, yeah, anyway, yes, this is actually a very nice layout for you to recommend to your clients if you are looking for own stay. Okay, and what is good about 4-bedroom exclusive plus study is actually 1421 square feet. There's actually only 2 stacks. Okay, 2 stacks in stack 17 or 19, 1421 square feet, 1432 square feet. Okay, so 4-bedroom exclusive actually comes with the private lift. Okay, so with a private lift on this unit, you can enjoy the exclusive living right in the department. So when you come out from this private lift, right, you are already in your unit itself. Okay, so when you come out here, this is actually the storage area. Okay, then after that, you will reach your living and dining area. Okay, so the same thing, the same features and attribute that is going to give for all the bedroom types. You know, all the bedrooms are very spacious. The master room, you can actually fit a king size. Even the master bathroom and the bathroom here have a window for very good ventilation. The aircon latch is actually tucked at the back of the bathroom, and also the household shelter can be actually used as an additional storeroom or even the helpers area. Okay, so lastly, I hang, sorry. Okay, so you have the 5-bedroom exclusive plus study. Okay, so the 4-bedroom exclusive plus study and the 5-bedroom exclusive plus study is actually at block 63 of the 4 stacks. This is the premium block. Okay, other than 0119, 0117. Okay, these 2 units is actually a 4-bedroom premium because the private lift is actually located outside of the unit. We will let you know more. We will let you find out more when you come down to the show flat. Okay, so 5-bedroom exclusive plus study is also, you have a private lift over here. Okay, when you come out, this is actually the study area, and this is the private lift lobby. This is already in your unit. And this type is actually suitable for multi-generation family, okay, because you know there's actually a junior master. You can actually have more of your family members to stay here. Then after that, there's a very luxurious dry kitchen outside with the fully fitted kitchen inside with the yard area, WC, and household shelter. Okay, then when you go into the room, there's actually a powder room over here for you to do your makeup. Okay, then the bedrooms over here. Okay, I really love the master room because the master room is so huge that you seldom find a development that you can actually fit 2 side table, 1 master room, and a dressing table. Yeah, so I think this is more or less on the floor plans. Are we going to?
I'm going to show them the sales gallery.
Yes, we are going to show you guys the sales gallery.
So
give us a little while so we can set up, and then we can
stay tuned for the
this matrix, I think.
yeah, and the registration for agent show.
Yes, we are opening up for agents to come down to view the